Hey guys, my name is Derek with Underwater Fish Light. Here today I want to talk about installing a cage on your light. This cage right here is used for protecting that light bulb on your underwater fish light system. We get a lot of times people call us up and say, hey, my light bulb broke. This right here can prevent that. A lot of times people, when they are seasonal residents, especially here in Florida, we have people that take their lights in and out of the water about half the way through the month. About 6 months they're here, 6 months they're up in New York or wherever else. And this right here is great for seasonal use, and it will also protect it against marine animals such as Goliath grouper and stuff like that that have eaten light bulbs before, surprising or not, and also alligators. This is something that can protect it against marine animals. Now let's get started on installing this product here. Alright guys, so now it's time to attach the cage to the light bulb. What you're going to do is you're going to slide it through just like that, and then you're going to have it on a nice flat surface. Maybe get a towel or some sort of foam type material that you can lay down and work it, because on concrete docks or wooden docks, sometimes this process right here, you don't want to break that light bulb. So you want to press down firmly on each side, and you're going to spin it around one at a time. And once you go just like that, the light bulb is going to have a nice cone that it won't allow it to come out just like that. Now, once it's in there, you're going to want to tighten down on these zip ties a little bit, not all the way. You want to just snug them, because you're still going to need to move that light bulb around. You want to do about a ½ inch from the base to the first metal right here. You want to do about a ½ inch, and then you want to crank down on just snug, because we're still going to move that light bulb, because you don't want that light bulb touching the edges. You want to keep it away from the glass, just like that. And once you find that perfect spot, you're going to want to crank down the rest of the way. And you got two different options with these pigtails. One, you can put them through and kind of just weave them in and out, like that. Or you can simply cut them off with a pair of snips. And that right there is how you install a cage. Now we're going to be talking about this weight here, and the weight is very important because that adjusts the height from here to here. Now what I do is I lay it out and I get an accurate measurement of my dock and how deep it is where I want to place the light. So ideal depth that the light bulb should be below the surface is about 6 to 8 feet. So once that light bulb is down there, no boats can hit it at about 6 to 8 feet. It should be pretty safe, unless if you have a really low tide or something like that. But how you mount the weight is very, very important, because you don't want this light sliding up to the surface, because the light bulb is still buoyant. The weight is what holds it securely down to the bottom. You're going to take the zip tie and go just like that. And you're going to take the other one, and make sure you use two. We do supply the kit with 2 zip ties. So you want to use both of them. You don't want to use just one, because it's very, very important that this light bulb does not pop up out of water, because hot glass and cold water don't mix too well. So you want to make sure it's mounted very close to the bottom. So you're going to lay it down here just like this. Take the 2 zip ties. Make sure they're not crossed. You want to have them one zip tie going to one, and then you're going to lay, you don't want to have it like that, you want to have it like that. And you're going to lay it down just like so. Feed it through, and then I always recommend, if you're in 10 feet or less water, to do 2 fingers from the first zip tie to the base of the light bulb. 2 fingers is usually a pretty good depth. Now that's from 8 to 10 feet. If you're in, let's say, 15 feet, you can always float this light bulb up about 5 feet off the bottom. Ideal depth for these light bulbs is between about 6 to 10 feet below the surface. So once you have these cranked down pretty good, you're going to want to take a pair of snips and snip them off just like that. And now go ahead and make sure those make it to the trash, and then this light bulb will float up just like that. And now you have a nice protected light bulb, and it's nice and weighted. So then you're going to go ahead and place that in the water, and that's how you install a cage and a 5-pound weight.